So Grace Avenue has always had some form of contemporary or modern worship. Can you tell us how we've got to this point that we're at today?
Sure. So when we started in the school, we knew that we were going to do something that was more contemporary. I think that's always a very relative term, but that's what we started with in the school and felt like that was important. We later added a more traditional service back, but I think it's important to understand that those early roots of how we did music and how we did prayer and how we preached were all very formative. But especially then, as we got to 2013 and we opened the sanctuary, in this space, we had two brand new worship services. One that was called the Celebration Worship Service that was led by Laura Eccles Richter and Laurie Hanson Roberts. And then a new service that we started at 11 o'clock that was led by a young minister by the name of Marcus Womack and yourself and his wife Alyssa. And we give thanks for those services because they really laid the bed and the foundation for what we are doing today in modern worship. All of them did a wonderful job. Part of the heart of all of those services was the Grace Avenue Band, who was with us for 17 years. Some of them were with us in the school and then in the worship center, and then in those two services at Celebration and Threshold Worship. And of course, sort of the glue of that for us was Doug Cuney, who was our director of instrumental music, who did a marvelous job and then passed away very suddenly last fall. But we give thanks for all of the foundation. You know, we stand on the shoulders of giants, and much of what I feel like is happening now in modern worship didn't just happen out of thin air, but really happened because of the bed and the foundation that was laid by all of the other folks who were doing a form of modern worship before we started it this summer.
Absolutely. I have great shoulders to stand on.